Hello, travelers. I'm Timothy French, and we're in Dandridge, Tennessee to explore another American hometown. So let's get started right here by their town hall. What a beautiful building they have. Just a beautiful building right by this great big green levee. It's holding back a lake from flooding this town. Yeah, the dike that saved Dandridge. They'll tell you all about it right here by the town hall. Dandridge was the center of population to Douglas Dam. Dandridge was the center of opposition to Douglas Dam due to the loss of over 60,000 acres of fertile agricultural land. And the reservoir was critical to providing the power needed for the Manhattan Project in Oak Ridge. And I guess its construction began in 1942. The project was completed within 382 days due to the capture of the 1943 winter rains. How about that? That's interesting. They got the Shepherd Inn on the other side there. That's beautiful. This is a quaint little small town. I'm enjoying my visit here, and I just got started. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Official retire Tennessee, an official retire Tennessee community. Okay. It's laid back, that's for sure. Love that flag, Tennessee flag and the American flag on top. Nice streetscaping all along the way here. What they got here? Some Civil War trail placards. You'll see them all through this area, telling about the Civil War and the different people and the things that happened here. You got a visitor center too with some visitor information. Please close the cover. Looks like it's empty right now. There it is. Another beautiful building. Check that building out. Old historic buildings in town. Got the old wooden houses in town. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's nice back there. Yeah, this was all supposed to be underwater with the rest of it, but they saved it. And that's a beautiful house, 1882. And if I'm read it correctly, I don't have any Wi-Fi service here right now, but if I'm remembering correctly, Dandridge was named after George Washington's wife. And one of the ways that they saved this town was by writing the president at the time and telling them that this is the only town that was named after the first president's wife. So that's cool. If that's true, y'all comment below. Let us know. I'll look to see what street we're on here in a minute. Got a big purple chair at Lakeside Tracy's Treasures. And there's a lakeside loft too, I guess you can go up into. Or maybe rent, I don't know. Cool little tractor in the window. They'll be opening up here pretty soon. It's a Friday. I don't think that clock's right now. 6, it might be right. It might be right. I haven't looked at the time. Here's another little store you can go in and shop. Martha's Market. Something like that. Douglas Dam is in that direction. I missed that cemetery over there. We'll look at that on the way back. This is Main Street right here. Look for some road signs. I just remember that from the map. Yeah. So Main Street's here, and I think we just walked up Gay Street. Let's see what's up here. This looks like a barber shop. I got a quilt there. One of them quilt paintings on the wall. There's the entrance right here. Oh, barber shop. Yeah, it's open this morning in another cool building. People in there getting a haircut right now, looking out at me. Like that. Well, let's cross over. Go up to the top of the hill. You can see the lake, but we're in here to see the town. Just down below the water level. You can see lake's up that way. It's all been underwater. They had to save it, and I'm glad they did. I hope that levee never breaks. They'll have a mess down here. That's a cool little barber shop back there in that building. Man, people was looking outside while I went by it a little faster than I normally would have. Jefferson County Post is in this building. And it looks a little messy in there, so maybe I don't know, they might have still been there, just a little messy looking. Saturday, filet mignon, ribeyes, okay. Where's that at? Where's that at? Dandridge Brewing Company. Chicken dumplings. Oh, that's it right there. In this Jefferson building. I guess it's inside there. Great food, great brew. Coffee house and pub, but it's closed right now. That's still open. Got some dollar bills over the top there. I think it is. I don't know. I don't have any signage. Signage could be better about that. But look how they did the streetscape there. That's good. That's good. Jefferson County Courthouse. So I'm assuming they are the county seat. Like I said, I didn't get to look at too much on it. Just drove over here this morning thinking I was going to have service, and I didn't. I got like one bar. This looks like could be a restaurant or something up here. Let's walk up here and see. Man, it feels good out here this morning. Hot and humid yesterday when I was over there in Sevierville. It says West Care is all I know. Maybe it's some kind of health clinic or something maybe. Let's cross over. All right, Jefferson City. County mayor down that way. You can see some of their houses out that way. There's the Roper Mansion up there. I'm sure there's a store behind that. You guys are local to the area. Comment below. Love to hear from you. J.C. Turnley's Mill Place Grindstone, used at the John Cunningham Turnley's farm, known as the Mill Place. And he was the founder of Oak Grove and built the Mill Place upstream from Hayes Ferry on the south side of the French Broad River, east of today's Swan Bridge. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, French Broad. We've done a lot of towns along the French Broad, and then down there to Asheville and Marshall. Well, somebody's walking a bunch of dogs down there today. Marshall, Hot Springs. I'm pretty sure got a few down there in South Carolina too, I imagine. Can't remember all which way it went, but excuse me. We have been up and along the French Broad. It's a beautiful river. Yeah, I've whitewater kayaked a lot of it around the Hot Springs area. That's a great place to visit if you get the chance. All right, back down to, okay, Main Street. I had that wrong. Main Street is this street, and Gay Street is going across this way, if those signs are correct. I was thinking it was the opposite. Look at that, beautiful. Tinsley, Bible, or Bible, drugs. Yeah, I like that. It's an awesome little town. Let's see what's down here. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. These buildings, I guess this is where people would get water at one time. The old well. One can get water in there now. Yeah, you can still see down in there. I guess at one time you could still get water out of it. Yeah, wasn't water running all the houses like we got it today. You have to come to the well to get your water way back when. Look at that cool looking tree. That's an interesting tree right there. Looks like it's been wind blown to one side, or either the limbs were just chopped off, which just looks like what has happened and caused it to lean a little bit. There's some Bell, Jefferson County Schools on there. Office of the Schools. Battle of Dandridge. So they got some history here. See, this is why I say all towns should put their history out in the street like this on placards or even pictures on the wall. Because most people come to your town, they don't look on Wikipedia or try to do a deep dive on your history. They just come here to check it out. And so if you got this, you can learn about it as you go, like I'm doing today, like we're doing today. Battle of Dandridge, a critical point in the bitter cavalry actions during Longstreet's withdrawal to winter quarters near Morristown. The first division, I don't know, first Cavalry Division, I guess, Army of the Cumberland, coming from the northwest through Dandridge, was attacked at Hayes Ferry, 4 miles northeast, by Confederates at Russell's Bridge, and driven back through Dandridge to Newmarket, 12 miles northwest. The Federals lost a gun and had minor personal casualties. That's cool, that's interesting, yeah. Battles took place at all those water crossings, that's for sure. I mean, at the ferry there, and then they pushed them all back through here. That's interesting. Got a little library there, that's good. County Lane, that's a good name for a street. Large flowers and gifts in this building. Come in here and visit her if you need some flowers. She has done a nice job decorating her windows up for you to see what's inside, even when they're not open yet. They'll be open later today. Got a dentistry right here on the left. So this is a town that's got everything you need, it looks like. Johnny's. It's a nice looking car. What we got here, this looks like a hardware store. It says hardware on top. I don't know where you go in at. That's a appliance store. Insurance company, a couple of them. Okay, Paints and Thomas Hardware right there. Let's see up the hill just a bit before we turn back. All these old houses up here, I like them. All right, cool blue one over there. So Newport's to the right and Knoxville's to the left if you go up through there. Just cross over. That's a graveyard back there too. I don't know if it's part of the one we saw earlier or not. Could be, it looks old. Home Team Real Estate's right here if you want to come. Maybe check out the town, see if it might be a place you want to live. They still got a lot of farmland out this way. I drove up from Sevierville this morning through a lot of farmland, country, and around the parts of the lake. It's a beautiful lake. It doesn't have a lot of houses on it, so it's nice when it's like that. Historic downtown Dandridge, settled in 1783. That's where all the water runs when it comes through town here, I guess. Birds are chirping. Crows are crowing off in the distance. I don't know if you could hear them. Attack on Dandridge right here, Longstreet. Its main forces approached the town cautiously on 3 converging roads, with General Jenkins' sharpshooters in the lead, but facing increased resistance. Wow. I'm not going to read that all to you here today. I know you guys know about the Civil War, probably already know the story, and it won't take me too long to read all that. But there's a Cowan's Ferry and how the battle took place, I suppose. I don't know what this building is here. This is the Unkind Raven used boutique. I was gonna say it's a boutique, yes, where you come in and get some books. I like that. That's be an interesting place to go in. Got another real estate office up here. Beautiful trees in between the buildings. Looks like there's an old stone building. There's an old cabin back there. I don't know if that's somebody's private cabin or not. I didn't see anything about it. But you can kind of see it down there. A lot of people lived in a long time ago. There's a look around just so you can get a reference where you're at. There's that tree we talked about. And there's the courthouse. All right, let's move on up. Got people up here talking up here. Let's see. Let me turn back a minute while they talking. I'm gonna see if I can go down here and see this cabin. I don't know if I should or not. I'm gonna sneak around there. We'll shoot back there in a minute. I want to get a look. Everybody getting a spider web here. I bet I hit one. Hope it ain't going on the screen. Yeah, that's a cool old cabin. I ain't gonna go any further. I don't see any signs like it's probably private property, so let's go back up around the store here. Shoes getting all wet. Oh man, just hit that spider web. And the spider's crawling on me. Let me just make sure I didn't get no webs on the lens. I think I got the spider web off the front. I saw a little bit on there. I hope that little bit of dirt I saw wasn't already on the camera as we were walking earlier. There was a speck on there. We'll see if we can get back to the RV, I guess, and check things out. Yeah, the streetscape is great up through here. Nice little business on the left. Not sure what it does. I don't know what it do. Got some nice furniture inside. I don't know if you can see it or not today. Harmony soda fountains right here in the drugstore. That's awesome. Every town should have a place like this. Opened up this morning. Got the windows decorated up real nice. Get good service in there, I imagine. Looks like we got a little business here on the left, Lakeside Realty. Two guys were out talking there earlier, trying to figure out how to sell somebody some property, I imagine, if they're agents. Well, let's turn left. There's the side we came up earlier. We're going back toward the town hall and Old Rev down there. Here's that old graveyard I was talking about. There's some old graves in there. Look at that one. That's unusual. The way it's pieced together. Let's walk up in here just a minute. Oh, see the tree, one of the old limbs broke off during the recent storm because the leaves are still green. Yeah. Dandridge, second oldest town in the state. I didn't know that, so there's some more information they put out here. See where that limb broke off, that's fresh. That's a beautiful old tree. It's already lost a big part of its top earlier on. I guess its days are numbered here. Erected in 1930 by Martha Dandridge Garden Club in memory of the Revolutionary soldiers buried here. John Blackman. I can't say that first name. Inman, Samuel Lyle, Richard Rankin, and Samuel Rankin. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's a seat over there. I thought that was a headstone. That's a bench off in the distance. So he's got benches all around for people to sit in. That's nice. Just a nice old graveyard. Something about these old graveyards is very peaceful and relaxing. I guess it does go over there to where that cabin was down there. I'm not going to go through them trees because I will probably hit another spider web, being the first one to walk through this morning. All right. Well, that's that inn we saw earlier, and there's old Rev, and down there, and there's the town. I hope you enjoyed this walk and talk tour of Dandridge, Tennessee. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, and share. Y'all take care.